What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and another Chaos 7 build on the Xbox One. I'm going to be using the same setup that I've been going with, and that is the EV2 and the Frosty Proton Beams. Lots and lots of auras. So I'm going to have some Flame Auras. I'm going to have some Skyguard Towers. And I'm going to have some Lightning Strikes Auras. Then I'm going to be using Squire Walls just because I love them. Let's go ahead and hop right on in and get started here. We are on Nimbus Reach, Chaos 7. See if we can get a W in the correct column right here on Chaos 7. Now I am a little bit flimsy in my build still here, so I am going to double wall it there as I don't want anything getting around. Let's go with a turtle build. Although I could use the additional XP for saving this objective, I do want as many opportunities for loot as I can get. And of course, more mobs equals more chances for loot to drop. So that is definitely the route I'm going to take. And it's going to be kind of a spammy build. It's going to be a Flame Aura spam build, without a doubt. And then using some Proton Beams for some crowd control. I'm just going to go with one Proton String through the middle. However, I am going to go with an additional node on it to make sure I've got plenty of distance on the CC train that'll be going there. Let's see, 3 Flame Auras and 2 Lightning Strikes maybe? That could potentially be too much DU, but on the same note, I don't want to have to revisit this lane, so hopefully that's going to keep me away from having to go over to that lane. Now, since we're turtling it, I do want to go with 2 Skyguards, as my range on my Skyguards is not fantastic at the moment. So I'm going to go with one there, and I'm going to go with another one right here to split these 2 lanes. And then let's go ahead, well, let's get the beam down first. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go with an extra node, but I am just going to use one beam down through the center of the path. And we'll curve it around, say like that. It's absolutely amazing the amount of additional lane control that a proton beam can provide you. Those things are just incredible. Let's see, and then we'll go 2 Lightning Strikes. Now, I want to get this lane done first. And the reason I do is I want to be able to spend everything that's left, basically, on the middle lane. So let's go ahead and do the same thing. We'll go with a 3-node straight line proton beam. Just trying to follow the squigglies for the most part. And then let's aura it up here. Now here we can get a little lane sharing in. My Flame Auras does have Deadly Strikes, and I've got the range gambit almost maxed now. Actually, it should be maxed now. So that's going to give me the nice big Flame Auras. And then we can do the same thing, actually, and double dip with the Lightning Strike Auras. Even though my Lightning Strike Auras are still nothing all that impressive, they are still big enough for multi-lane coverage there. And then same thing here. Let's get as much coverage as we can off of one beam in each lane. And then something like that, maybe? That actually leaves me 90 left. I got a nice bit of DU left. Let's go ahead and put one more Flame Aura down. And then 3 LSAs. Let's go with one there, one here, and then one over there. Now, no DU left on, or no mana left on this map to do any upgrades. So let's just go ahead and get it started, and hopefully these Skyguards are going to be able to survive Wave 1. if I can get the Sky Guards up to tier 2 or tier 3, it's going to make a big, big difference. So I will give a little help on some of these flyers. Mainly this lane, to be honest with you, is the toughest one. In that lane, those guys are going to dip down really low and go down into the auras. So that's going to make them a little bit easier to deal with. And then, of course, on that far lane, that's all that's there. There's nothing else I really need to worry about as far as flyers go. Getting it done. Looks like the seal stone is toast. Indeed. Only 60 mobs left, though, so it looks like going to be able to survive out the wave without any problems. Flame auras, or just auras period, flame and lightning strikes auras are just really, really effective in Chaos 7. Now, of course, they've got very nice defense power and defense crit scaling, plus they have the ability to hit flying mobs and ground mobs. And it just makes them a win for every single Chaos 7 map. Let's see. I definitely got to do some blockade love, but I do want to get a little upfront damage there. And then this Sky Guard, actually all 3 Sky Guards really need to be upgraded. So let's get all these guys squared away. One of these days I'll learn how to actually jump and move properly with a controller. Then there won't be so much derping around. Let's see. And then on this lane too, I want to get two flame auras upped. And then I definitely need to take all of these blockades into consideration here, as they are all going to get pushed pretty darn hard. Got, what, 300 left, which is actually a nice few upgrades. Now, out of all the defenses I have on the map right now, the Proton Beam is going to get the most benefit from upgrades. However, I do want to make sure that these flyers, or the Cobalt flyers that come out of the normal lane, are handled. So I'm going to get lots of Flame Aura upgrades in the mix as well. And I'll hang on to that last 52 for repairs, and we are looking good. Now, of course, we got the middle lane opened up, so hopefully lots and lots of incredible loot drops from these guys rolling out here. And the build's solid. I mean, Flame Aura spam, it's the meta for a reason, and that is it works. It's very effective in Chaos 7. In fact, very effective in all the tiers except Chaos 2 and Chaos 5, unless you have some real creative placement with them. Yes, these flyers dip down nice and low on this lane. I think I almost could have went without that Sky Guard in the middle, to be honest with you. The flyers take so much damage from those auras as they dip down there. So we got a little Malthus action. I did manage to finally wise up and go re-roll my Automeow. And sadly I still don't have very good gear on this guy, but still able to burn down Malthus in a sufficient amount of time. What do we got? We got a flyer and a stuck mob. And then we're going to need some ups over here. Just go ahead and get both of those walls upped. And then now, basically, I want to make sure every aura on the map, and Proton, is at tier 2. Of course, you get the biggest benefit out of the first upgrade. Actually, I don't think that's true anymore. You used to get the biggest benefit out of the first upgrade. Now the upgrades scale depending on how much DU the defense costs. So 20 DU, of course, defense gets the biggest benefit from an upgrade, and then 100 DU defense would get the worst. see. Protons. And just 13 left. I'll hang on to it. How these walls all look. They look good. This one could use a little repair, but nothing exceptional. Wave 3 here. Now, Turtle in this map does make the map take a little longer. So a lot of people don't like to do that because of that. However, I personally almost always drop the sub-objective on this map. Because like right now, I'm not at all concerned with the XP. If it was a double XP weekend going, then I probably would be concerned with the XP. However, since it's not, I don't really care. You know, how much experience I get, I'm more concerned with getting loot. So I want as many mobs as possible, and as many opportunities for loot as are available. Now this is my first siege roller, I think, since I swapped out to this weapon with hero health on it. Oof, still got rolled. I just get hit really hard. I've got extremely low armor value right now. Plus, I'm not using some of those go-to shards like Bulwark, Worm Scarf, things like that, which help extend your survivability a bit. Well, got wrecked right after I popped Cyclone too. But that is okay, because I'll get another Cyclone as soon as I res up. And that roller may end up tearing through that blockade, but I'm confident it's not going to make it all the way to the core. And let's see here. One more Auto Meow and roller down. Very nice. So we got wave 4 incoming, and now it's pretty much... It should technically be good game. You know, we've still got 2 waves to complete. However, there's enough upgrades out there where hopefully everything is going to get burned. Now, I do want to get one more upgrade on the 2 outside sky guards. So that one, and then, yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade that one again too. And that leaves me enough for a couple of ups, but not very much. I think we'll go on that proton beam right there. And then see if we can scavenge up enough for maybe one more proton beam up. There we go. Alright, so wave 4 incoming. Like I said, technically it should be good game now. It's just all about going through the motions, collecting up the loot. But there is always an opportunity for failure. And you know I can always find it. I'm just really, really squishy right now. So even though I have started to work on my health pool a little bit, I'm just squishy. So I got a ways to go as far as staying alive goes. Lots and lots of berserkers. That is for darn sure. And then we got a Slikelion and a roller on this one. Let's see if we can dispatch these assassins first. Yeah, he was just able to really put a hurting on me. And then, is there going to be, I think there's going to be one more assassin. Or no, looks like the assassins are done. So, just me and this lovely little roller here. Get a little cyclone going on him. And now, if I could just get charged, shot to proc. Very nice. So, nothing left but wave 5. Let's see here. This side has actually held up really, really well. But I want to continue that trend. So let me throw a couple of ups on the 2 front flame auras. And then over here, let's do the same thing. These 2 front flame auras can use a little love. And then 500 and change. Actually, I'll be over 600 by the time I collect it all up. That's going to be a few more ups here. Let's double up both of these since I failed to upgrade them in the last wave. And then... yeah, I think that'll get it. Alright, so wave 5 incoming. I do have that Slikelion. Should be no problem burning as he stopped. He died right in the middle of that proton string, so yeah, piece of cake there. The Zapper got wrecked. The best strategy for a Zapper is to ignore Zapper. If you're using a meta build with Flame Auras or Weapon Mans or anything else with heavy ground and air damage, the Zapper's just going to get toasted. So if you're using one of those type of builds or one of the meta builds, the easiest thing to do with Zapper is just forget he exists. Yep, I do realize there's lots of different ways to one-shot Zapper. However, one-shotting him is still not as easy as ignoring him. Alright, come on now, little walls. There we go. So we got a Plaguing Hawk. Looks like there's a roller back there as well. However, it's looking good. Shy of a roller catastrophe. I think this one could be in the bag. There, of course, has been roller catastrophes before, so I usually don't like to get that that far ahead of myself. Let's see. I should be able to handle one more shot. There we go. Very nice. So that was Nimbus Reach on Chaos 7 on the Xbox One. Come on, legendary chest. Yeah. Better than nothing. Could be worse. Anyway, that will do it for now, though. Thank you very much for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. And I will be back soon with much more Dungeon Defenders 2. We'll see you.